And see, I deal with how, I mean, not the content of the song. I deal with how people react to the song. And then when when that song was played, I mean, I saw people just start just acting. They started tearing the club up. Actually, they really they did, but they didn't really mean it. They just was. I mean, it was all about a party, but the club owner didn't think so because I mean, when you be in a club, somebody start bumping on. I mean, you stepping on your feet and all that stuff like that. But hey, it was just one of them songs that really got off into my DNA. I like, I'm one of those guys. I like all types of music. I mean, I might be sitting listen to some classical, then I might turn around and listen to Miles Davis. Then I turn around and listen to Juicy J or 3 6 Mafia or Young Dolph. Young Dolph is one of my all-time favorite, God rest his soul. But I like all types of music. And don't let me forget about Otis Redding. Otis Redding probably was, for me, was probably my greatest, Otis Redding was my greatest inspiration. He was my greatest inspiration. Come on.
What was it like working with him?
Working with Otis Redding was probably one of the most, memorable things that I've ever done in my career because, you have to understand this. When he passed away, he was only 26 years old. And to be 26 years old, have a 300-acre ranch, own his own airplane, and most of all, which was very striking and encouraging, he owned his own publishing company, which means that all of the songs that you hear about Otis Redding are his songs. They don't belong to anyone else. He published, all of his songs are published through Redwell Music, which is owned by Otis Redding. So that's very significant. So what that did for Otis Redding was that caused generational wealth. His kids, who they were probably younger than you guys are when he passed away, but they don't have to worry about nothing no more. I mean, they just because of what their dad did. It was that up and coming prominent musicians, and one of them is here in the building right now, Mr. Sam Franklin. So why don't you come on down? Sam, Chris, and Jamal, this is weird, y'all, but this is only an American story, because really, we found out that we were relatives, about 2 or 3 years ago, and we've been relatives for a long time, and we didn't even really know it. But I think it all started with Jamal. Jamal was playing a gig. And I said, you play pretty good guitar. He said, you know what? We might be relatives. I said, really? That's always a scary thing because you don't know how that's gonna come out. But talk about it a little bit.
Let me see how I found out. I think my granddaddy he had took me to this house. I didn't really know what the house was. I just knew it was this nice looking house in South Memphis. And we were looking on the wall, just seeing a whole bunch of pictures. And he was like, yeah, that's your cousin. I'm like, who, him? Okay, At first, I was young, I didn't really know much. So I started coming to Stax. And by this time, I actually had forgot the house that I went to. So I started learning all about this Stax history or whatever. And I learned about the Brocades, learned more about James Alexander. And when we reconnected, he said, what's your granddad's name? I said, Sam. He said, so what's your name? I said, Sam. He was like, oh, we're cousins, right? I said, oh, okay, cool. So ever since then, it's just been, it's been pretty cool. It's actually been pretty cool to know that this guy is my cousin. You know, so much history just here. You know, it's a really dope thing.
Really good. All right. So we want to, you know, this is, like I said, this is the first time, you know, first series we're doing this. We will be doing some more things, right? Yes, sir. For sure. But before we leave, I'm gonna put you on the spot again. You got to get on the drums. I know you got a little. While he's getting something, we gonna do a little something, just, you know, to show you that I can play a little bit. And I want to encourage, where are my bass players at? Everybody that plays bass, they raise your hand. Don't be scared. Raise them up high. You play bass too? All right. You want to pick it up? You want to play something? My bass, so you want to? Come on. You want to play a little? Just play a scale. Do something.
Let me ask this. Do y'all know any Barcade songs? Rhythm section. Barcade songs. Huh?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Which one? Yeah. Go ahead. Well, you got
Get on up. Get on up. Let's go to rhythm section. Play the song.
y'all do, right? Soul Train. Okay. Don Cornelius was a DJ in Chicago, and he had this idea about starting a TV show called Soul Train, right? And we happen to be some up-and-coming musicians, you know, coming up in, and we were in Chicago, and we filmed his show. And so, you know, his show started becoming very popular. So he was in Chicago, he had to move to California because, you know, LA is the entertainment capital of the world. So, you know, if you want to get something going, I mean, not now, you can get it going from a lot of different places, but back in those times, if you want to get something going in television, you needed to be in LA. So when he moved to LA, he did not know anyone. So what I did, when you said, I'm moving to LA, would you introduce me to some people in LA? And I said, yeah, when you get out there, I'll introduce you to some people. So I took him to the recording studio, a studio in LA called a Record Plant. On his first day in LA, he met Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone. He also met Billy Preston, and he met Bobby Womack. So he said, oh man, I mean, man, this is it. So anytime you come to LA, man, I don't care how many times you come to LA, y'all can do Soul Train. So the Barcades have probably done Soul Train, I would say at least 15 times. At least 15 times. So that, just that little gesture really helped us out a lot. It helped us out and it helped him out because he, you know, he met Sly Stone and Billy Preston and Bob Womack, and the rest is history for them and for him and for us. So I think that's good. Y'all ready? They're going to critique something right quick. You ready? Let's do it. Did you turn it up? Yeah. All right. will say this, that, let me put you this way. Y'all sounded better than I did when I started. So, all I can tell you guys to do is keep up the good work. Because to be quite honest with you, when I started, I was horrible. At least y'all headed in the right direction, and you got some good instructors like Mr. McKinney, Mr. Franklin, Isaac. Y'all got great instructors, so keep up the good work. So it sounded real good. Just keep it going. And you don't have to be really nervous about me being here, because hell, I'm nervous too. So pretty good. Enjoy it. All right. Now, we're gonna do something. We're just gonna do just to show you that we're gonna do a little something. Just let's see. We do just a little soul thing, then we do a little Are there any more? Yeah. I want to tear up some stuff, right? I really enjoyed being over here with you guys, and it looks like I'm going to enjoy being over here with you guys. I will definitely be coming back. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Y'all a very interesting group, and I will be back.